Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report from Urgently Inc. And let me tell you, it's not exactly a smooth ride, more like calling a tow truck when you're already late for your appointment. Before we get started, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below, so feel free to join. Urgently, they're in the roadside assistance business, and this report is an 8K, which means something important just happened. Basically, they're trying to raise some cash quick through a stock offering, and their CFO, the person in charge of their money, is leaving too. Let's unpack what is going on. First up, the big news. Urgently is doing what's called an at-the-market offering. What this means is they will be selling shares of their stock directly into the market over time. They've made an agreement with AGP will get a commission for helping Urgently do this. Havregrace are a dollar value of about $4 million. AGP will get a commission for helping Urgently do this. Now, they aren't just doing this out of the blue. They already filed some paperwork with the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, a few days prior, a registration statement which was approved this July. They have to do this to be able to sell their stock. So what are they going to do with the money? Well, they say they'll use it for working capital, which is basically day-to-day operating costs and general corporate purposes. Urgently isn't required to sell all those shares, but AGP, the agent, will try to sell them on Urgently's behalf. AGP can sell these shares directly on the NASDAQ, which is where Urgently is listed, or through what's called a market maker, a firm that buys and sells the stock. If Urgently agrees, AGP could even sell shares in a private deal. AGP isn't doing this for free. They get a commission, a percentage of each sale of shares. It will be up to 3.6% of the gross amount. Also, just to be clear, this report isn't an offer to sell the stock. It's just letting everyone know they are planning to. Moving on, let's talk about the Chief Financial Officer. This is the person in charge of all things money. As we know, a few weeks earlier, the CFO, Timothy Huffmyer, said he was leaving. He already left in June. Now they've made an agreement for him to stick around as an advisor. Apparently it was hard to find a replacement, so they need him for some time to help ease the transition. This new agreement says he'll give advice to the company until the end of October maybe, but Urgently can end it sooner if they want. They may renew the agreement, it will be their decision. For doing this, he gets paid by the hour, around $250 per hour, and only for up to 4 hours each week. So what does all this mean for Urgently? Well, they're in a tricky spot. They need money, so they're selling stock, which can make existing shares worth less. Now let's step back and assess the company's overall direction. Urgently appears to be facing some challenges if we look at the big picture. On the one hand, they are still in business, doing their best to navigate a tough situation, finding a way to raise more capital. On the other hand, that they need to raise this cash through an offering indicates weakness. Their CFO leaving and then needing to be rehired as an help is never a sign of stability. Looking ahead, they are in roadside assistance, but this market is becoming very competitive with insurance companies now all offering roadside assistance services via the mobile app. Will they be able to weather the storm, or is this the start of the end of the road for Urgently? Only time will tell, but let me know what you think. Alright, that's our breakdown of Urgently's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.